I saw you and Tiana at the Golden Globes. That was so cute. A little dance.
Oh my God. And she made my whole fucking night. Like,
she's great. I literally FaceTimed her at 10 in the morning. I was like, she's not going to answer, so I'll just leave like a message. Like, okay, cool. Like, and she fucking answered. I was like, girl, it's 1 a.m. And she was just like, she was asleep. Just like, yo, big night. Like, I was like, I can't wait. I'm literally like, I'm demanding an Oscar. Like, this is, we're on the rocket ship now, bitch. Like anything like Grey Poupon, anything else would be uncivilized.
By the way, it's really crazy because one, when she hit the carpet, everyone, it was like an audible. Like everyone's like, it's her. And she is literally like Mrs. Pac-Man. She's running from place to place, telling everyone hi, kissing everybody, giving everybody the love. And it's crazy because you watch Bridgerton?
Yeah.
Like someone is Lady Bridgerton once a year. Every year it's somebody different. Like last year was like somebody completely different. The year before that, like everyone, somebody is Miss Golden Globes 2025, 26.
Yeah.
And she was that girl this year. Everybody wanted to talk to her.
But also just funny seeing white people just discover her. Like my friend was talking about seeing one battle after another, and her like white coworker was like, "Oh my God, and that new girl. Like, she's so amazing." And she thought she meant Chase Infinity because Chase Infinity is new to movies. Yeah. So she started a picture of Chase Infinity. She's like, no. The one that plays like Leo's wife, the rebel. She's like, Tiana Taylor. And that's why I'm just like, I'm going to do a video later today of like, some of us aren't new to this, we're true to this. Like, we've been on the ride with this bitch for 20 years. Oh, like I don't know where you guys are, what dumb fucking TikToker you've been paying attention to. But it just feels like, you know, when white America somehow snaps and discovers something, it's like, yeah, bitch, she's been fantastic. Like, been fantastic and beautiful and talented. Like, hello. And I'm like, oh, the Vanity Fair cover with her with like the Statue of Liberty. I'm like, thank you. I was like, we have now entered Tiana Taylor supremacy. Yeah. And like, that's all I want to hear. That's all I want to hear about.
The only thing I'm scared about, I'm so scared for her to win an Oscar. I don't want it to hurt her, like, because it's cursed.
No, it isn't. She's ready for it.
It's cursed.
What are you talking about?
It's cursed.
Who's been cursed?
Gwyneth and
How was Gwyneth cursed? Gwyneth had a very healthy career through being in the Avengers, and then said, "I don't give a fuck anymore."
I know, but you know, sometimes if you get it too early,
she's not 26. Tiana has been in the business for 20 years.
No, you're right. You're right.
Just look 20.
You're right. You're right.
Forget, black girls look like they're 25 till they're 40. She got 2 kids that can read. Like, she's an adult.
You are correct. I take that back. However, there's this weird thing, and I told this to Coleman Domingo last year. I was like, you know, secretly, I don't want you to win because every director and producer in this town, if they don't give you that statue for Sing Sing, because that man deserved every accolade for that performance.
Oh, yeah.
But I told him, every director in this world is going to want to be the person that finally gets you that Oscar. So for the next 5 years, people are going to be throwing projects at you. You are going to be reading scripts. You are going to be all over the place because people...
You think that's how white people work? You think white people are hungry to win us things?
No, I think
what in the Stranger Things upside down the fuck are you talking about?
I think people like to be
not the way the world works.
No, I think people like to be white saviors in that. They're
aspect. Like, he's so deserving. Nah, girl. Yesterday's price is not today's price. I've done the Wharton ass math on it. Winning an Oscar is a $10 to $20 million differential for black performers. Fuck it. Get her that money. Get her that Oscar.
Get her that money. And all I know is she better show ass crack at the motherfucking Oscars, okay?
I wonder who to wear. Now that's interesting.
It's all changing now.
But also to get into what we were talking about, we should also talk about another Golden Globe winner.
Who?
The white one, Timothee Chalamet. Timothée Chalamet.
Okay, let's talk about this because...
Go ahead, go off.
First of all, I was reading Page Six and I came across this article, and it is Chelsea Handler blasted Timothée Chalamet for his Marty Supreme press tour on the Not Skinny But Not Fat podcast.
Yeah, Chelsea and I would be very good friends. I like her.
Oh, I love her. And by the way, I love Amanda Hirsch too. But when Amanda Hirsch asked whether the actor took promotion too seriously, Handler agreed and said it seemed so. The former Chelsea Lately host explained he seemed pretty serious about winning and getting acknowledged for his great acting. While Handler clarified she does believe Chalamet is a great actor, she noted it's hard to hear someone talk about how great they are at acting. Hirsch chimed in to say Leonardo DiCaprio is her gold star when it comes to acting like a real movie star in Hollywood, and the Oscar winner would never brag about his performance.
I like someone being overtly hungry. I get it, but it's just like it's so cringy. Like I think it's a combination of things. It's one, your initial presence was a lie. You came into us looking like a Twink Tilda Swinton manga character wearing Heider Ackerman crop tops, and then all of a sudden it's a Wiggertron 3000 looking like an Eminem from look like a skinny Adam Sandler all the fucking time. And I was like, where's that cute boy? Where's that French New Wave boy? Two, the hair was doing the Lord's work. You're not attractive, okay? Beauty's in the eye of the beholder, but baby, you cut the hair off that face. What are we working with?
Okay,
that's rural Boston. That's a hate crime. That's someone who you would walk on the other side of the street in Southie. Okay, that's giving Mark Wahlberg hate crime era Mark Wahlberg in the '80s haircut. I don't like it. I don't like it. Third, if you're about black culture, you've never spoke about a motherfucking black issue in your motherfucking life.
First of all, when it comes to Timothée Chalamet,
go ahead.
$79 million it costs to make Marty Supreme.
Before marketing budget.
Before marketing budget. After marketing, probably 100 to 120.
Yeah.
If my name is on the door and I have to prove to myself and to other people that I can bring in the viewers and I could hold a movie that costs $100 million to make, baby girl, I don't care if I have to put a ping pong out of my coochie on the Graham Norton show. I am going to do it.
If nobody's blaming him for trying.
No, I'm saying, but
why are you dancing the Soldier Boy to promote a period piece about a 1950s ping pong player?
If that's what the girls are doing, and if that's what it takes to get.
That's not what the girls are doing. That's not what the girls. That's what he did.
Doing it. The girls are doing it.
He did. Oh, name the last motherfucker to release a rap album doing an Oscar fucking press tour, please.
The man wanted to do it. The man wanted to do it. You can't sit back. The Leo being a gold star thing, she is right. Leo is a movie star. However, those days are done. George Clooney just said himself, the days of names bringing people to the movies are done. You have to be smarter. You have to think bigger. And that guy is putting it all out there and is trying to.
No, he's putting our culture all out there to get to go see a fucking movie about a 1950s ping pong player. You didn't need to do a motherfucking merch line with black athletes. You did not need to dance to Soldier Boy in fucking Brazil. You did not need to fucking go on black ass podcasts talk about I'm the white boy of the month. Get the fuck out of here.
Black people ain't going to see Marty Supreme. Let's first and foremost talk about that.
So then cater to your fucking lights.
Girl, come back to America.
Release Chapelle Rock.
I can't have you in Paris like this. Come back to America.
No.
Not with a hoodie on.
No. Listen, I'm sorry. I think he's a great actor. Pulling back, I think he's a great actor. He just annoys the ever-loving fuck out of me.
I love him. I enjoy Marty Supreme. I thought it was
a great movie.
I thought it was a great movie.
Odessa, what's her Azion? She's Pamela Adler's daughter. Brilliant.
Phenomenal.
Great. Timothée, great.
Killed it. Everybody killed it.
Everybody killed.
He took a shot. He tried some new shit in the marketing scheme. And it worked. He made most of his money back.
Did it?
It made most of its money back.
Made a profit, yeah.
Big budget. That was a big budget and not a Christmas movie, by the way.
And yet all the industry trades are saying, look at how good he did with his little indie film. Nigga, that cost more than Deadpool.
That was not an indie film.
It's cost more than Deadpool 1 and we're acting like it's indie. Shut up. I just need him to go on a dunk tank and stop.
Get out of here, bitch.
I hate it. 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 That Met got a quote of me. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate it so much.
Well, what else did you love about the Golden Globes? Anything else?
Oh, okay. Let me see. I mean, the heated rivalry boys, obviously.
I know. I wish they had wrote a better bit for them. I wish the bit was more concise.
I
and a
think it
little
was
bit more
also they
thought out.
weren't ready for them. It's like almost like the Golden Globes is always going to fumble with the hot moment person that was added late because there was no way they could have planned for them. They were shoved in there. I'm just happy they both look good. They both look happy. They both seem to be basking in the attention. But again, for them, I need the next thing to be like money.
Oh no!
Like I need Uber Eats. I need Calvin Klein, Ralph Lauren. If I don't see one of them at Paris Fashion Week here next week, I'm gonna be pissed. Like,
oh no,
I don't see them boys at YSL. What are we doing?
No, they're going. They're fucking going. I have a theory. I think that Hudson Williams is going to end up going the serious route.
Same.
I think we're going to see him nominated for an Oscar one year.
Same.
I think he's very serious. I think he's an actor. I don't think he's a superstar, but I think he's going to be a great actor.
I think Hudson's going to have a long character actor, brilliant, like Daniel Day-Lewis style motherfucking career. I think so.
Yeah. Now that other one, that Connor?
Famous. He's going to be out here.
She's going to be out here.
You can see he's built for it. He's like built for the attention. He enjoys it, but he's professional. Like he went to that party at Chateau for 30 minutes, got his ass on a plane and did late night.
No.
Be on time.
He's motherfucking built for it. You could see when he walks on like a carpet, when he walks in an interview. Like, yeah, that man might have been waiting tables for the last 17 years, but he'd been practicing for the last 35 because he
had that YouTube, like all this stuff of his YouTube. I'm like, oh, he's been ready since he was like 8, giving opinions, giving attention, working a camera. Like he's ready for it.
I love that Julia Roberts got a standing ovation.
She's been America's sweetheart longer than half of the nominees have been alive.
And by the way, Nikki Glaser tried some Julia Roberts jokes. I was in the audience one night when she did it, and people won't even let Nikki Glaser roast Julia Roberts. Like that's how
she's unroastable. She's never done anything.
She's never done anything. Shit, that bitch is minding her business
literally
for the last 30 years.
Literally, just makes movies, Armani commercials, and just chills. And let's Iowa Dibri blast fucking reporters when they say racist stuff. Like she's just chilling.
By the way, please tell me you saw the lemon drop on New Year's.
Lemon drop? What?
Don Lemon doing the ball drop.
Oh, girl, Don, we love Don, but Don's out here doing a lot. I keep up with the social media clips. I don't need it in real time. Don's maybe the one black man on the internet with a wilder mouth than me right now. So like, I'm just like, I can't.
I don't know. Stephen Miller might be wilder than you.
Who's Stephen Miller?
Not Stephen Miller. What's his name? The guy on ESPN?
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, he's an idiot. Honestly, if we could have a racial draft, he's traded. I don't count him. He's white.
Quick.
We traded you, Stephen. Nobody wants you here.
Bye, Stephen.
We traded you for Romeo Beckham.
Also in 1998, this week, Spice World came out.
Speaking of which.
Speaking of which, the movie that gave us... Okay, back it up one. What the fuck is up with Brooklyn right now? Brooklyn's in the upside down. Baby, what happened? Talk about being sprung. She's got him turned out. She has got him upside down. Boy, you turn me inside out. And that man is confused. By the way, I don't know what Nicola Peltz is doing over there, but I need her to write me the recipe because whatever she did to this dude, to have him say deuces, pick up her last name, and move his ass to Palm Beach, Florida, something is in the water. Is he being Britney'd? Is he okay? He's now slanging $18 hot sauces and living in Palm Beach with a Republican. Like, this is what makes me like the Beckhams, because they said, you know what, nigga? Deuce. You know what? You and your pipeline billionaire ass wife can buy goodbye forever. We got 3 more cute ones. We got 3 cuter kids that know when to fuck to shut up. All right?
Because let's be real, you're the ugliest boy.
No. I'm gonna go
Blockhead ass
here.
motherfucker.
Hold on. I'm gonna go on a limb and say after watching The Girlfriend, have you watched that on Amazon Prime yet with Robin Wright Penn?
No, I have not. Okay, but
Watch,
what did she do?
watch it. It's all
Okay.
about a girlfriend and a mother-in-law who don't like each other. And every episode, you think it's one episode, you think it's the girlfriend's fault. The next episode, you realize the mother-in-law
Oh,
was crazy,
interesting.
and they go back and forth. I could only imagine it, and I'm just going to be devil's advocate right now. I think Victoria Beckham as a celebrity is incredible. As a designer, incredible. David Beckham, incredible. I can only imagine, and you have to be a tiny bit of a narcissist to be in this industry.
Tiny? Are you kidding me? I'm crazy. I don't care about anybody but me.
No, exactly. So I think the bigger the celebrity, I think the bigger the narcissism that you have to inherit and you have to have inherently in you to do that well.
Yeah, but he doesn't have a discernible talent.
No, but that's what I'm saying. But growing up with two people in the limelight, when you're the oldest kid, growing up with two people who are ultra megastars, we see this a lot with celebrity offspring. A lot of times, and I'm not saying that they did this. I'm just trying to.
With white celebrity offspring.
Wait,
The black ones are just fine. Rashida Jones, Tracy Ellis Ross, Evan Ross,
yes.
Zoe Kravitz. Okay? The mulattoes are just fine.
I'm going to
need a black parent in there.
I'm going to speak it in a blanket term. Celebrity offspring, especially the older ones, sometimes have issues because they make mistakes with the first kid. And it's an experiment of how are we going to do this? How, like, what's our parenting going to be like?
They were still very, 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 very famous when he was born.
They were very, very famous.
Not that they aren't now, but like psychotically 90s famous.
125%. So do I think that Brooklyn got the shaft because maybe they didn't know what they were doing completely when they had the first kid? Probably so. Did they spend more time with the younger kids and the daughter whenever she was born? I think that probably happened. But I think for him, he had a realization after he met his wife that was very like, holy fuck, my life was not as great as I thought it was. And instead of handling it quietly, the wife and he took it upon themselves to make this a public thing. Do I think it might have put a bad taste in her mouth that her mother-in-law would make her wedding dress? Probably so. Do I think having, her mother-in-law's best friend say, I want to dedicate this song to the most beautiful girl in the room, and it wasn't the bride, probably would piss me off too. I just think that there's a Netflix documentary there that we don't know about.
Probably Amazon, because it needs to be probably a little bit more right-wing. She can follow up Melania.
I mean,
Amazon MGM.
Don't you think, though, that sometimes that happens, especially with white celebrities? Like, and I hate to say this, I'm not a race person, but the first child, even in regular families, the first child always is the experiment. Like, the first child hates.
That's universal, though. He just doesn't have any common fucking sense. We can't blame him on being the first child. He's just a fool. I'm sorry, baby, you're a fool. He'll step out of it. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow. But you know when? When she stops being a size 0.
Listen.
Okay, when he stops being sprung by that body, he'll be like, wait, I don't talk to my mom, dad, or siblings. You're stupid. You're being stupid. And everybody does it. I had a boyfriend where I didn't talk to my sister for 4 or 5 months.
Yeah.
Because he was horrible. But you know what I did? Got the fuck up out of there.
But by the way,
alive today, I don't know.
Hold on. But if your boyfriend was a billionaire, you would have stayed a little bit longer.
No, I wouldn't have. You forget who I am. When I hate someone, I hate someone.
And look, this is a hot take. Brooklyn Beckham is Harry Matt Boughton.
Who?
Brooklyn Beckham and Harry Sussex are the same fucking person.
How dare you?
Grew up in ultra wealth.
How fucking dare you?
Grew up in ultra wealth. Grew up privileged. Grew up in the spotlight. Met a woman that was like, hey, you don't have to do this, we could live in New York or LA.
No, you have this completely backwards.
The same thing happened. Same thing happened.
Wrong. Incorrect. 1, Megan's not of wealth. Okay? Not a wealthy girl. 2, Harry's parents are racist colonizers who make money off of bankrupting black and brown countries and then living and doing nothing. Okay? So, and Brooklyn was already rich. She's richer than him. I just think I think he was lost in terms of identity, and
Harry.
she gave him one. And Brooklyn, and the first person to give him one was this bitch. She's
Harry.
like, "You're cool. You're interesting. You're a chef. You're a photographer. You're a chef. We're gonna do Vogue." No. Harry been black since that halfway finger point at that polo match. I knew Harry was gonna marry a black girl in 2002 when he pointed at somebody like a crypt. like a crypt. Okay? But Harry's been Harry. He just found the girl to be like, let's get the fuck out of this bullshit. Brooklyn is currently lost. I don't know, he's out living the Mar-a-Lago life.
Listen,
I'm sorry.
I think they're both lost. I think
also Harry's mom is dead.
I think that Harry, it was lost like a fart in a hurricane when he left that house with Harriet Tubman, aka Meghan Markle, who got him to freedom. Okay, I think she did the Lord's work getting that man to freedom.
And Nicola's doing the devils. So if we're talking about yin and yang,
what I'm saying is,
I'm talking about two sides of the same evil coin. I'm talking about smoke and stack. I'm talking about the devil and Gabriel the angel. So yes, there is an inverse and opposed relationship, but they are doing opposite things.
They're doing opposite things, but they came from same beginnings. And I think that I often feel bad for celebrity children. I am like, I get it. And you should be first in line to try out for X, Y, and Z because you had to put up with some shit. You had to sacrifice your parents being everybody else's parents. If Tom Hanks was your parents, with Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson were your parents, they were America's parents. Your dad was Forrest Gump. Your dad was Captain Phillips. Your dad had to be all of these people for everyone else. So you probably got a tiny bit neglected, and you found cocaine, you found weed, you found comfort.
Except Colin Hanks is perfectly normal.
Yeah, but Colin Hanks had a different mom. Colin Hanks' mom was normal.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
Chet Hanks' mom was not normal. She was an actress, and I'm not saying that Rita and Tom were terrible parents. I'm saying
Chet Hanks also graduated from Northwestern, so he's not. His game is he's. I think he's playing a little bit of an Andy Kaufman style thing. That nigga's smart.
He's smart, but also troubled and was lost for a minute.
True.
So
true. White Boy Summer was not a vibe.
White Boy Summer was not a vibe, but you know what was? Your Honor fucking killed it in that. Played himself, but he killed it.
And Running Point, he's very good in that.
He's very good in that. He's finding himself.
So he found himself. So Brooklyn, God bless you, isn't that you're literally lost in the sauce.
He just needs to find himself, and I just hate
Spice
that
World
they're
2,
doing
baby.
it.
Off from Apart in Spice World 2.
I just but by the way, I will say this about black celebrity families. We don't handle our shit in public.
No.
So we don't know.
You're not out here. If a black celebrity child, if I ever saw a story about Brandy's daughter saying you can only talk to me through lawyers, that's because the community would kill her. I'd be like, you stupid bitch.
100%.
How what that's the thing. We all in the club, we all fam, and that's about black people. All right. So if you that bitch would get snatched up by Monica, Kalela, Sade. It's gonna be a black bomb group chat being like, bitch, what are you doing? But we don't fight in front of white people.
That Red Table Talk to me was so interesting. Because
with Will and Jada?
With the whole everything. With everything.
Is that still on? I don't think it is.
It should be.
Well, they tried to do it with Gloria Estefan. It was like
it didn't work. It didn't work.
I don't think
it did not work. But they were
breaking.
They were breaking the black cardinal rule, which is we don't talk about our mess in front of other people. And we kind of needed it. We needed some healing. We needed to be able to talk about shit with our families, with multiple generations, so we can have.
Will Smith is such an ugly crier. I think if he were a better crier, that all goes over better. Because all I can think of is that meme of him looking like Michael Jordan. like
But
at the table. You know what I'm talking about. And
No.
again, this is why we can't have nice things. I was just talking about Howard Dean, how we're so superficial. I just don't like the way he cries, and
Get the fuck out of here. That's
my problem.
That man was having an emotional release that he had been holding in for 35 years.
I'm happy he punched Chris Rock, honestly. I wish it had been close-fisted. I do. I wish he'd knock that nigga out on site. Honestly, I'm full jaded on this and supporting my dad. What you're not gonna do is talk about my mother's alopecia to my what we're not gonna do, because that's some weird shit. That's some weird shit to talk about a black woman's hair in a public mixed race setting is strange. That's some fuckery, Chris Rock. I don't appreciate that. That's odd.
I wish he would have hit him at the after party.
Talk shit, get hit.
I wish he had got hit. I wish it had happened off camera.
I'll give you that. That's actually wild.
I wish I would have just heard about it in Page 6 or seen a CCT camera footage. Like the reason
like Beyonce
why
in the elevator, like not like, oh shit, did he hit him?
The reason why Beyonce could make a joke about $1 billion in the elevator, the reason why we could just like sweep it under the rug is because we didn't see it live on TV. We saw something that we should have never seen. And it was not in front of everybody. What happened to them was unfortunate because it happened on national fucking TV. Okay? If you're going to handle your business, that's why we used to always say when you fought in school, you would say, meet me outside.
But you know what? He's fine because Bad Boys did dollars. Bad Boys Forward made money.
No, he's fine. However, that guy has had, like, love him or hate him, like, he's had the fucking career of a lifetime.
I don't think anybody hates Will Smith. I think there's no less hateable person than Will Smith. You can be indifferent. You can think he's corny. He's never done anything worthy of hatred, I don't think.
But I hate that people have taken 35 years of what was a phenomenal career and marginalized it into a fucking slap. And I am not here for that. Because again, if he had just done it at the after party, like a real motherfucker, just meet him in the back, we would be like, yeah.
Well, he will forever be Oscar winner Will Smith to us. So, and that'll always have a double meaning.
Also this week in 1990, MTV Unplugged premiered on MTV. The show stripped major artists of amps, effects, and spectacle, putting them on stage with acoustic instruments in an intimate setting. It was designed to showcase songwriting and musicianship to overflash, pretty radical for peak MTV.
Kids these days don't get it. Like culture was built on Unplugged. Like Nirvana Unplugged, iconic. Like truly iconic. Like who else?
Oh my God. What's her name? Alanis Morissette Unplugged.
I think Maxwell had an Unplugged.
Lauryn Hill had an Unplugged. By the way,
it was just like because that's back in the day when honestly, and we sound old, but like you had to kind of like have talent. Or not have like traditional musical talent. Nowadays, it's about like how much of a media force you can be, and like no shade, no tea, but like, do I want to hear Charlie XCX Unplugged? No.
No.
I love her, and she's a brilliant writer, but she's more of a cultural, creative force.
Yes.
That's not like she's not a pure singer or musician. And like, do I want to hear a stripped version of Von Dutch? No. Do you want to hear a good, like, do you want, you know what I mean? So it's like, I think it's just a case of where music has gone. I was also talking to a couple of friends about this. Like, I've been really into like these beachy girl guitar bands that I've been hearing lately because I'm like, ooh, I haven't heard live instruments and a singer in like 15 years. You know what I mean?
I haven't heard real music in years. Can I just get a live instrument? What is that?
Can I buy a vowel? Can I get a guitar?
Tiny Desk is MTV Unplugged.
I mean, that's just true. MTV Unplugged walks so Tiny Desk can run. Like that's what it is. That's what because you know who couldn't do Unplugged? A-Marie. Did you hear? Do you remember A-Marie's Tiny Desk?
I'm so mad at her.
Somebody said, my friend Alex said it, and it's like it's mean, but because he's like a songwriter, but also like a true singer. He's like, there's a difference between a vocalist and a studio singer, and like someone who like hits the notes in the studio, but that's because you're not singing the full song. You're like taking breaths and hitting the 8 count cuts. And like one thing is such a difficult key to be in. And it just
Yeah.
also why did A. Marie get a Tiny Desk concert? That's the only song I want to hear. Like that's like she's got one song. Not to be, sorry, A. Marie, you're beautiful and special, and you are kind, you is smart, you is important. But like I personally don't.
We didn't need it because, by
I'm
the
not
way,
going to A. Marie Tiny Desk.
Yeah, it's so crazy. I remember watching MTV Unplugged, and it was the first time that I realized that there were more drugs than weed and cocaine because I watched like Kurt Cobain. It's like a weird feeling when you watch an artist perform like that. And
Mm-hmm.
realize that they are not going to be here for a long time, so you should probably take them in. Like that's what I got from his MTV Unplugged.
I remember saying to somebody when I saw the Kurt Cobain one, I never want to feel anything the way he feels everything. That was I was like, that man is tortured and like I am loving this. I also listen to Nirvana a lot too, which is weird. Like Nirvana and 9 Inch Nails, love it.
That
That's
was your
very my
jam.
personality. Yeah.
By the way, the people who signed up for the Lauryn Hill one are still waiting for her to show up.
She actually never did it. It was scheduled, but it never happened.
She never fucking did it. She never showed up.
She just never showed up. Like people are still waiting. People are dying, Kim. People died waiting for that concert to happen. Like, it's over.
Anytime my friends are like, "Hey, I have tickets to Lauryn Hill," I'm like, "Nope, bitch,
like, good luck.
Doing it."
May the odds be ever in your favor.
Yeah,
and I love Lauryn Hill.
I'll see you on Tuesday.
Yeah, like, babe, I'm an adult. I'm 40. I can't be going somewhere and being like, oh, she showed up 3 hours late, nigga. Like, come on now.
Look, I grew up on
now.
Madonna.
Lauryn Hill, I mean, they were all great.
Madonna is the same fucking way. Like, bitch, I got a job, bitch.
I've never been to a Madonna concert.
Oh, you have to go.
I don't. I feel like I would have loved Madonna between like 89 and 94. As I've said, another thing, Bedtime Stories is my favorite Madonna album. Fight me. Fight me on it. Fight me. Take a Bow. Bedtime Stories. Human Nature.
It is pretty fucking
My baby's got Babyface produced it. I'm sorry, like that's my Madonna, but that's also because when I was 9, so I was like aware of
you knew what was up.
I knew what was up. And like Take a Bow, the 1995 MTV Movie Awards with the Versace satin shirt, with the Tom Ford for Gucci satin shirt.
By the way,
that was Take a Bow Madonna.
Take a Bow Madonna was
Take a Bow Madonna was Bedtime Stories.
Take a Bow Madonna was one of the greatest Madonnas we ever got. Although Confessions on a Dance Floor, I'm 40, I have a Tina Turner-esque physique, and I got a gap in London with a British accent to go with it, was probably peak Madonna.
That was back when her and Gwyneth were like best friends, like Kabbalah, Tracy Anderson best friends.
When they were fighting over Tracy Anderson. When they were fighting over Tracy fucking Anderson.
Someone just sent me a picture of Tom Holland's butt in the Spider-Man costume. He looks phenomenal.
Ooh. Give me a short king.
Like, okay, cakes.
Give me a short king.
That's wild.
He's
I'm gonna screenshot that. Hello. He's gonna dance with booty. That's also side note. We've also gotten off track. Why are ballerinas are the best athletes? Male ballerinas. I somehow fell into like male ballerina TikTok. There was something about Giovanni Ferlin. He's a New York City ballet dancer.
Horrible.
Somebody comes up to him at the gym and asks him, how are you so jacked? But he's wearing like a wrestling singlet to work out or what. But I'm like, they're so strong. They're so flexible. They make things that are very difficult look very easy, which translates to they've got to be great at sex. I need to fuck a ballerina.
By the way,
that's what I'm saying.
Okay, that is your mission in Paris. You have to fuck
I need to fuck one of the male principal dancers of the
one of the Russian
ballet.
principals in the Paris.
No, I want a French principal dancer.
You have to do it, and you have to smoke a cigarette with him after.
Oh, it's that Vogue, a small. Yeah, that's easy to figure out. I'm skipping Milan Fashion Week. I just got tired. I was like, I don't want to do it.
Oh my god!
Like, I don't want to navigate Milan for the first time by myself.
No. You guys, also this week in 2003, Chappelle Show debuted on Comedy Central. It was created by Dave Chappelle and Neil Brennan. The show blended sharp, fearless sketches, blunt conversations about race, fame, money, and power. Chappelle's laid-back stand-up monologue introducing each episode. It was smart, outrageous, and uncomfortable, and laugh out loud funny. I mean, what a time to be
That
alive.
was my senior year in high school. It was wild. Clayton Bigsby or whatever, the blind white supremacist.
Oh, what a Rick James.
I feel like we're living in that world. Like, it was satire in 2003, but that like is like Candace Owens is basically Clayton Bigsby. You know what I mean? That dumb bitch out here just being a moron.
I have never in my life gone to school and everyone saying, "I'm Wayne Brady, bitch. I'll slap a bitch." Like,
or like, fuck your couch, nigga. Like, that's like, fuck your couch is like, that's a pop culture phrase. I don't think people even understand where it came from now. Like, Gen Z will be like, fuck your couch. I'm like, you don't understand. That was Charlie Murphy talking to, I think, a fake Rick James in a Dave Chappelle skit.
Like, I don't think people remember that Howard Dean went off the rails, and they just remember the Chappelle sketch from it instead.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Also, I think we might have tapped in this before. We'd be in a different universe if Howard Dean hadn't screamed.
Oh my God.
Because he was the front. That is a sliding doors, bringing it back to Gwyneth moment. When he got overly excited, and for some reason our culture is so fucking ridiculous that if somebody does something, he was like, yeah, like, he would have been president.
He would have been.
I think he would have beaten George Bush.
And by the way, the scream went viral, and we didn't even really have the internet like that back then. Like, the Howard Dean scream kind of went everywhere without Instagram, without TikTok, without hashtags.
Like, what a time when like screaming incorrectly could derail your career and not being like a rapist.
It's really wild.
We're like, that's not presidential. That's weird. Like, really?
It's really wild.
We are in the gutter now, kids. I would cut off my left testicle for a world where Howard Dean had won the 2004 election. I want to go back at, like, let's go back to the future because I hate it here. I hate it here so much.
My favorite Dave Chappelle sketch ever was when they played basketball against Prince and the Revolution. And just the way they did the Prince of it all was so fucking good.
So good. Was Prince alive back then? Yeah, because Prince died in
No, Prince was alive.
Prince died in like 2014.
2016.
2016, yeah.
Yeah, Prince was alive. Prince was doing it.
Prince died right before Coachella. But yeah, I miss when I could like Dave Chappelle also, just because his recent weird. That's the weirdest part about black comedians is we love them, and I love him. He's so funny. I don't love him. He's so funny, but then it's like the weird J.K. Rowling turf shit. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, why are we punching down? I don't like cop comedians that punch down, and I feel like slowly he's gone from punching up to even having so much integrity that he didn't like. I remember because he quit the Chappelle Show because he didn't like the way white people were laughing on set. He's like, oh, you're this thing that should be satire that you should be sitting back and being a part of. I'm not sure I like democratizing it for you this way. So I think he walked away from like a $50 million overall deal offer from Comedy Central.
Yeah.
And went to like Ohio. But then he came back and now he just like smokes cigarettes and like hangs out with Kanye and like hates on trans people. And I'm just not for it.
You know, I will say when he did, though, not this special, not the special before that, but the special before that one, he was talking about LGBTQ plus people and talking about the road trip. And everyone got up in arms about it, but he made some sense in this way that we gang up within our community. We kind of gang up on each other. And we've kind of left, the trans portion of our community out to dry for a while. And I think that clicked with me because it kind of really did resonate that we weren't going hard enough for trans people. And it's funny because that sketch to me, that monologue hit so home and was so good and irreverent. And then the next time It was like he was punching out. It was like, wait, you were there. You were on the
You were
point.
right. You were right there,
You
but
were
we were
right
rooting
there.
for you. We were all rooting for you.
Yes, like you
And
did
now
it.
I've never in my life yelled at a girl like this. Like,
Yes.
what are you doing?
And by the way, for people who don't know the monologue, he was talking about if gays, lesbians, bis, and trans people went on a road trip. He called them the letter people. He said, oh, the gays don't really get along with the lesbians, but the gays and the lesbians don't really think bi people are really bi. They think they're one or the other. And when trans people get in, they don't listen. It's not about them. They want to make everything about them. And it made us really pay attention to how we treated trans people and how we, went about encouraging people to look at trans lives. And I don't know, it was really weird that the next time he hit it, it just failed. It was making a mockery and not putting up a mirror, and it failed.
I think that happens to all comedians because I think what comedians are good at is driving out, like, it's almost like a lap. Comedians are some of the darkest people you'll ever meet. But I think to bring out the universality and specificity, they have to go deep and be very acute with their knowledge and storytelling. And I think they're initially very connected to people. But for me, once you can do a stadium, you don't know what the average person laughs at or wants or needs. And I think that's also exacerbated by the fact that we have no middle class anymore. So it's like you've been rich, even though not as rich as you could be. But like, again, you hang around with Kanye and Timothee Chalamet and Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg. Like, you don't fucking know what a person wants. And the specificity you speak to in your life doesn't really fucking apply to anyone anymore.
By the way, I always say that about comedians. Once they get rich, they have nothing else to really complain about. Like, I like a comedian who's going through a struggle, because making the struggle relatable is kind of sort of where they get most of their material from. But once a comedian starts, making $20 million movies and $15 million this and $5 million that, it's almost like it's done. They don't have anything to talk about.
I'm sorry, Kevin Hart, your stories aren't funny anymore. He's like, and then The Rock was in the back of the plane with me, and The Rock was like, you're short. I don't fucking care.
It's a bummer.
Milk's expensive, Kevin.
It happened.
What are you talking about?
But it happens to everybody.
Go make CIA 3.
It happens to everybody. You get to a point in your career where you've done it all. You've used all your expertise and all your experience and all your knowledge, and you have to become the chair of the board and let somebody else be the CEO.
Yeah, because at least Kevin's making movies. Kevin's, for the most part, like, because whenever you see them returning to stand-up, I'm like, I don't fucking care. You have
like
nothing to say that I care about.
It was like Ellen. Ellen returning to stand-up was comical because Ellen don't leave her house.
No.
You live in the Cotswolds,
she was like talking about kids and her Porsche at the gas station. I'm like, you're awful. And I think the only that kind of makes this funny is you kind of know you're awful. But like,
and she winked and said, I'm awful. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, I don't know shit, but you need to get outside. Like, people need to get the fuck outside. Every movie about a stand-up comedian who has lost his way and lost his life, they always go back to the Comedy Store. People always say, oh, you got too big for us, blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden, they have to make their way back into society and become a human being again. Comedians are just missing that human being spark.
That when they get rich. And
really
honestly, only male ones. Because the female ones are still funny. I don't know how Chelsea Handler, that bitch, is still funny. She somehow can hit it. Hannah Burner, still funny.
Damn, Chelsea Handler
doing it. Women could be that, but that's because being a woman, you will always be oppressed and inconvenienced, no matter how rich.
There's always a struggle.
There's just like, baby, you can't walk through a parking garage, rich or poor. So like, there's going to be some bleak, truly human environments forever for you. But like,
by the way, they have a schedule.
Doesn't work.
They have a scheduled inconvenience every 28 days.
Truly, until they're like 60, or I don't know when menopause starts.
Like every 28 days, you get a motherfucking.
Juliana, what's her name from Seinfeld? She's Julia Dreyfus, still hilarious all the time.
Funny.
Jerry Seinfeld, wish he would never speak again.
Although I saw Jerry Seinfeld in concert, I had never seen him before. I was impressed.
When?
I saw him in Aspen. He did a
girl. Stop! You lost me there. Story over. Next topic.
I saw him in Aspen. He was great. Jerry was great.
He's like, he did an impromptu set at Cloud9 Bistro.
It was
He did
incredible.
it Steve said it was very, very experimental. Okay. Like, shut the fuck up.
Bitch, you're living in fucking Paris, okay?
Look, and my toilet's in the hallway.
Yeah,
right?
living in fucking Paris, okay? I don't want to hear shit.
Don't look at that fridge.
I don't want to hear a fucking.
Don't look at that oven.
You guys, this has been Yestergays. Rate, review, share this podcast. Let us know what you think.
Cash at me and I'll share it with Justin, maybe.
Hit us up on Patreon. We're going to go Yestergays After Dark pretty soon.
Are we?
Probably so.
You heard it here first.
Exclusive, bitch.
I was like, what?
Exclusive. We'll see you guys next week.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes.